If you have used Claude for a while, you already know one thing. It is incredible at coding and content creation. That has been its biggest strength for years. But you also probably noticed something else. When it came to design and actual visual design, Claude was really not there yet. That was honestly one of its weaknesses. But that just changed. Anthropic just launched Claude Design a few weeks ago. And what you're watching right now is the official video from their YouTube channel. This is a brand new product. It turns Claude into a real design tool, landing pages, it creates apps, presentations, or even carousels. So it's a total game changer when it comes to designing. So you just have to describe it, what you want, and it will build it right away. So what used to be Claude's weak spot became its biggest strength right now. I'm gonna walk you through the exact steps on how to use it and try it for yourself right away. So welcome to the AI SEO Tip, where we share weekly strategies and AI tools you can easily implement and try yourself right away. By the way, my name is Harold Guzman. I'm the head of AI and research and development here at Raulf AI SEO and Boulder SEO Marketing. So let's start. Three quick things before we open the tool. First, you need a Claude description. Claude Design is available on Pro Plan, the Max Plan, and Team Plan, and the Enterprise Plan. So if you're on the free plan, this will not work for you yet. So Pro is the cheapest option. Second, if you are on the Enterprise Plan with your company, your admin needs to turn it on. It is off by default for Enterprise. So if you do not see it after we go in, and that is probably why. So send a quick message to your admin to enable it. And then third, have your brand colors or brand assets ready, like your hex codes or your logo. And that's it. So let's start. So first, you need to go to claude.ai/design. So here is the dashboard. Here you can see the prototype. We can build prototypes, a slide deck, or different kinds of templates. And then here, if you're having a hard time on what do you want to build, you just have to click here. By the way, on the design, these are my recent work. And here on the examples, or you will get an inspiration on what do you want to build on your system. So like for example, here a global loader, an interactive card, text particle effects. So this is very useful because you can just copy the prompt here and paste it directly into Claude Design. Organic loaders, and shader wallpapers. If I move my cursor around, it's very interactive. So you can build a calculator kit. So a mobile app, which we will be doing, you and I. So text trimmings, all of those good stuff. So these are just few examples that you can build inside Claude Design. Here on the design systems, here, when I click create, it will ask for your company name. If you have a GitHub account, or here, you can add your logos, and so that once it start building the system or the application, it will have a brand guide. So let me click back. So now, what I want to do is I want to build a mobile application for chrisralph.com, specifically for the podcast. So what I'm trying to aim here is the mobile app should be a quick way for the people who wants to apply as a guest speaker and view the past guests or play the episode. So let's start with, I want it to be a high fidelity system. So let's have a project name. So Chris Podcast. And just have to click create. And then here, it will ask, so start with context. Design grounded in real context turned out better. So we have few options here. So design system, add screenshot, attach code base, drag a Figma in file. So here, it already identified, Claude Design already identified which are the design system it's going to use. So if I click design system, it already have the hi-fi design, high fidelity design, the interactive prototype, the design system. So I want to add more like front end design. Aesthetic direction for designs outside an existing brand system. So let's add that. So it's being added here. So we can add screenshots or logo as well. I want to have a standalone HTML file, something like that. So anything that you want to add here on your system or app that you want to build. So let's start. Describe. I want to build an app that where guests me build where people can view Chris Ralph's podcast episode, past guests, and a form to apply as a guest speaker. Perfect. So all you need to do is click send. Now, what I like about Claude Design is after your prompt, it will ask specific questions that helps Claude Design build your system even better. So how should I proceed? Use Chris Raulf, the AI SEO Insider podcast. Podcast subject matter. So it's all of this AI SEO, digital marketing. Okay. What kind of app this? Mobile app, iOS, iOS style frame. Which screen should I prototype? I want all of this. Episode player, Hound Interactive. I'll let Claude Design decide for me. Guest application form, I would say name, email, company role. That's it. So form interaction style, I would say decide for me, Claude Design. Aesthetic direction, I want this to be Tech SEO Pro. Clean data forward, confident, slightly futuristic. Variation tweaks, what should I let you toggle? Decide for me. Or let's say light, dark. Okay, we can add different kinds of options. Episode, make realistic. Okay, decide for me. So one thing I missed earlier is I forgot to add the exact channel. I forgot to add. Here is the podcast landing page. Click continue and submit this as well. So after that, Claude identified the questions that were answered. Then here's the podcast landing page, Claude. So it updated the to-dos, so pull up brand and all of those good stuff. Now it's running the script. It's starting to create the assets now. See that? It create the .jsx component. So it should be done in a few minutes. So here we go. So Claude Design just built the app that I'm asking it to do, and it looks amazing. Wow. So just for context, I think Claude Design took about 10 minutes. So if I click here on the design files, Claude Design coded and did everything here from the pages, components, scripts, so and the entire breakthrough of what Claude did. So here it's just amazing. It's just mind blowing how, AI, how much AI can create things and do things for us right now. So let's go back to the actual design. Here's the app. So you can see our guests here. We have our previous guests, the recent episodes. If I click all of the episodes, wow, everything from the images, it already built the app. The app looks good. If I click guess, and then say, for example, I want to click Grace Leung, everything from our website is being displayed here. So from the description, the next episodes, and if you want to apply as a speaker, me, Harold de Guzman, harold@gmail.com, continue, company, nice. So wow, this is the homepage, apply as a guest, episodes, pretty straightforward, but it did what I asked Claude Design to do it and even went away beyond what I'm expecting it to do. So the gradient colors, the font, So everything it did was just pretty amazing by just using a single prompt, and Claude Design is just asking you a few questions. But now the next step here is if you want to change something on the output. So we have few options here. Say I click comment, and then here on the AI SEO Insider, I'll ask it to please make that font bigger. Send that to Claude, and if you can see, it was directly sent here rather than prompting it and instructing Claude Design that, so it rather than prompting that entire thing that you want to do. So here you can edit as granular or as detailed as possible. So this is a great feature that Claude Design added inside their feature. Let's see. And then text bump from 13px to 16px. So let me click refresh. Yep, there you go. It's bigger now. Then you can still add few more options that you still have other options to edit it. So once you're happy with the output of Claude Design, all you need to do now is if I click share, you can download this as a zip file. So all of the assets here are going to be downloaded. Number two, you can export it as a PDF file, a presentation, send to Canva, or hand off to Claude Code. If you have a developer on your team, they can build the real thing and put it on the App Store or the next steps necessary needed. So I just want this to be a PDF file where I'm going to show this to our team and ask for their feedbacks. So now here's the PDF file that was exported. So here we have the listen home, branded entry, featured episode, in progress trail, latest drops, and a guest speech CTA. So this is page 1, page 2, page 3. So in this way, your team, your marketing team, or your developer can have a better picture and description of what you're trying to build. So again, this is just amazing. I would like you to try this for yourself. And so that is the entire walkthrough. So open Claude Design, write one specific prompt, refine it by chatting, clicking, or sliding, export it as a HTML file, a PDF, or send it to Canva, or send it to Claude Code. Here is your assignment this week. So build one thing, anything, a landing page or similar to what we built right now. Use the prompt structure I showed you, spend 20 minutes on it. That is all you need. If you build something cool, tag Boulder SEO Marketing on LinkedIn. I would love to see it and I will reply, I promise. We drop new AI SEO tip every week with simple practical strategies that you can use. Again, this is Harold. Stay safe and healthy. Have a great day. Bye-bye.